So this morning I woke up pretty physically exhausted and tired. This has been a pretty active week. I worked, I did a lot of snowboarding, I did a lot of vocal training, cardio singing, all these different things, and eventually just kind of took a toll on my body. So I figured like now would be a great time to talk about singing when you're tired. Alright, so first of all, as a singer you want to get plenty of rest. How much rest depends on you. You don't want to get too much sleep because if you get too much, the quality of your sleep will deteriorate. The idea is you want to wake up feeling kind of refreshed and ready to go. Now, it definitely takes a couple hours for some people to get up and moving. I know that's definitely me. I probably don't start vocal training myself, singing until I'm like, at least been up for an hour or so, but you might want to toy around with that and see how much sleep works for you so you can feel refreshed. It's said that sleep cycles run in like an hour and a half. So what you might want to do is maybe get 7.5 hours of sleep or 9 hours of sleep, and that will kind of set you up so that you wake up right at the end of your sleep cycle rather than like 8 hours or right in between. But if 8 hours works for you, go for it. It's just about finding what works for you. Just make sure you get a sufficient amount of rest so that you're not sounding really tired all the time and having trouble singing. The other piece of advice I like to give people, other than getting plenty of rest, is to overstrengthen the voice a bit. So what do I mean by this? Sometimes when you're just physically exhausted, you might lose the top part of your range. If you want to be able to sing in A4 any day, whether you're tired or however you're feeling, you might want to train yourself to be able to sing up to like a C5, a couple notes above that. Because if you can do this, hey! And you can do this on any given day, hey! It's kind of like if I were to take a 10-pound weight, right, like a dumbbell like this, and I were to go like this. If this were as much weight as I could possibly lift, then there's no way I'm going to be able to lift it when I'm tired, right? But if I take a heavier weight, like this 20-pound one, and I curl this, and I work out this bicep muscle with this weight, even when I'm tired, I'm going to be able to pick up the 10-pound weight and do some curls with it. So you kind of want to over-strengthen your voice just to make sure that it's there no matter how you're feeling. It's not just a lot of singing that can take a toll on your voice, it's a lot of physical activity. It's all connected. The best way I can describe it really is, how if you lift something really heavy, sometimes you go kind of like grunt. That puts a lot of strain on your voice. Just locking down like that, that takes a toll on your voice for sure. So you kind of just have to be smart about it. Don't overexert yourself if you have a show, and if you want to be able to sing seamlessly without a lot of effort, you have to kind of plan it so that you're well rested up and ready to go. But at the same time, it doesn't mean slack off on your exercises, because then your voice will get weaker and you won't have a singing voice. So just be smart about it. Treat it as a muscle. Over strengthen it. Get plenty of rest. And I'll see you guys next time.